Hi everybody, welcome back to Dave's Top 3000 Songs of the Rock Era. Today I'm up to song number 2456, and that one is My Best Friend's Girl by The Cars, which came out in 1978. I think it went to number 35. It was also featured on their debut album. Here's a picture of the single. It was also featured on their debut album, just called The Cars. Which came out the same year, 1978. Anyway, I'm going to feature a sample of the song and react to it. So here it goes.
Always dancing down the street with this wavy blue eyes. Never knew, boy, that you meet doesn't know the real surprise. Here she comes again when she's dancing beneath the starry sky. Oh, she'll make you feel. Here she comes again when she's dancing beneath the starry sky. I kinda like the way she dips. She's my best friend's girl. She's my best friend's girl. But she used to be mine.
Okay, that's a sample of My Best Friend's Girl by The Cars. A very catchy melody. I really liked it. And I remember when it came out. It came out when I was in high school. I think my sophomore year. And I bought this album along with my sister. And it was actually one of the few albums we both liked. My sister and I had pretty different musical tastes, but she got into punk, I guess, and new wave. I think Cars were sort of one of the early new wave bands. I really like this. I think it's a really catchy melody. I didn't like all new wave, but I did like this. I did like The Cars. And, I think this was their second top 40 single. The first was Just What I Needed, which I also like. That one's coming up higher on my list. Here's a picture of The Cars around the time they recorded it. Pretty cool band, and they remained popular for a while. They were also popular when I was in college in the early to mid '80s, and they had a lot of good hits. I already featured one of their songs. I think it was Magic back at number 2708. What else can I say? I already kind of gave a profile of Cars. I don't think I'm going to do that again. I'll just say they were a new wave band from Boston. They were formed in Boston, Massachusetts, and there's a lot of good music from there. And I don't have too much else to say about this song. I guess it's kind of an interesting song because the title's My Best Friend's Girl, and there are a few other songs about I guess someone's girlfriend being formerly the girlfriend of their best friend, or the other way around. And the other one I can think of is The Girl of My Best Friend by Hal Donner. That one's coming up later. He was kind of an Elvis impersonator. But this one's sort of the opposite end. I mean, that one, I guess he ends up with the girl of his best friend. This one, he loses his girlfriend to his best friend. He sounds pretty cheerful about it, though. I don't think I'd be so cheerful if my best friend ended up with my former girlfriend, but I guess he has a pretty good attitude about it. So kudos to him. I guess, it was the late 70s. I guess times are a little different then. Maybe people are a little more lenient about changing partners. They probably were. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say about My Best Friend's Girl by The Cars. So thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.